was just testing. I'd like to invite you guys, if you can, just to hum with me. And whenever I hum the song, it's almost like in each and every country of Africa, I see hands just coming up. Every time you say, oh, like, it's like giving hope to people that have been declared to be without hope. Oh, oh. One read and understood the conflict of resources and leadership in Africa. Banners and journals of China and US fighting over what is left. Pretty sad, but let me be direct. There is an incredible wealth in the deep soil of Mother Africa. You certainly do not have to look far. It is, however, depressing to read about these journals, let alone engage about them. They all sound like a bunch of perpetual hopelessness and all explaining how Africa has given up itself and become a slave and prostitute that is asked to behave. But I have hope. And step by step, it's becoming a realization. I am talking about our passion tonight. The efforts of those who are willing to dress the nakedness of Africa are being revealed. This process of restoration is quietly and patiently happening from the inside out. But this message serves only as a reminder and proof to those who will have the baton of restoration, merely telling them that there are those who saw the nakedness of Africa and didn't stand still, but toiled, prayed, united, and remained hopeful with small encouraging acts. It is a memoir that doesn't depict the death, but shows the understanding of the situation and how ways to turn it around were investigated, interrogated, and initiated, not only in private but in public, and that the baton they hold went down from years to theirs, carrying the blood, sweat, and tears of those who remain hopeful. Success is soon. So when they read this message, when they read the stories of hope, they should receive strength in magnitude. Their muscles should be renewed with zeal to make Africa whole again, to undress and dress the pain and love respectively on Africa. My pain is then derived from the company of those you will keep, who remain settled and happy with the change that Africa received for her bruises and chains. May they also find hope from the baton of restoration that will be raised high in triumph, and may they come to repentance. Africa lives again. Africa does live again, out of her shackles and chains, free to pay humble service to her people and rest in the hope and rest God alone gives.